Easy way to multitask. Hi, champions. I'm Dr. Meghna Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our channel. Here we dive deep into the limitless potential of your mind and brain. Together, we unlock the secrets to success, help you heal from the past, and prepare for an extraordinary future. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the tools and insights you need to thrive. And for my committed subscribers, welcome back. Your journey to mastering your mind and living your best life continues here. And if you're ready to unleash your brain's potential, type dive in the chat box right now and let's take this journey forward. Now, before you learn to multitask in an easy way, there are two ways I can help you achieve more. Join my live seminar, learn how to train your brain and unlock your full potential to achieve all your goals for free. And the second link is to get my book, You Matter. Start your personal growth journey with me today. So, how to multitask easily? As a child, I often used to observe my mother do multiple things at the same time. She would put the onions to fry in the pan, and in the time the onions took to become golden brown, she would knead the dough or she would quickly wash those few dishes in the sink. I would be fascinated. How did my mother do this? Two, three things at the same time. Few years on, I observed my elder sister do the same. She would be talking to somebody on the phone and at the same time chop the vegetables. Or I would see her take my studies and do her work stuff. When I grew up, I thought I was highly talented doing multiple things at the same time. I would be listening to my client on the phone and I would be prepping for dinner in the kitchen. This went on for a long time, and over the years, I started noticing that I was getting more and more tired. My attention span was dwindling. I used to think that I am achieving a lot, but in reality, the productive output was minimal. I decided it was time that I brought a change in the way I was functioning. I'm now going to share with you all that I've learned, understood, and implemented about multitasking. So, are you ready to dive deep? Type BD in the chat box. So, multitasking is working off two or more tasks simultaneously, switching between the tasks at a rapid pace. But is multitasking really good for us? Science says multitasking is not good for our brain because our brain is not capable of multitasking. According to research, multitasking can actually hamper our productivity by reducing our ability to grasp and our attention span, thus affecting our overall performance. When we multitask, it definitely affects our productivity. For those of us who are hyperactive, we want maximum to get done in the 24 hours. And hence we feel that if we are doing 2-3 things at the same time, then that's the best. But there are these pitfalls of doing this. Multitasking actually slows us down. Switching from one task to another task in rapid succession actually puts a pressure on our mental faculties. The mind takes that much longer time to adjust and readjust. Research has also proven that multitasking impairs our cognitive intelligence. What does this mean? In simple language, since the time we are born, our mental abilities developed through what we experience. We using all our senses, our ability to assess and judge. However, when we continue to multitask, we are not allowing the full use of our senses to create an experience for us to learn and decide for ourselves. Did you get what I'm saying? Type IGI, I got it in the chat box. Now you may ask, how do we go about increasing our productivity and what does multitasking really mean? The right way to multitask is to work on different areas of your life in the same period, but not at the same time. Let me give you an example. We have 8 areas of our life: relationships, wealth, career, health, personal growth, contribution, fun, and happiness. On a typical day, you wake up at 5 a.m., You do your breathing exercise, write your journal, then you go for a good 1 hour run. You come back, shower, get ready, have a scrumptious balanced breakfast. Then you sit to work. You complete the to-do list. You have planned a lunch with your best friend. So you go spend that 2 hours with your best friend. Feeling rejuvenated, you now focus on thinking and planning your dream project. Evening, you go to the nearby animal shelter. You're committed once a week to take care of the strays. Returning home, your family is waiting for you. You have a leisure dinner, conversations and laughter. You spend an hour reading, and around 10 p.m., you're off to bed. Now, this kind of a day with variations allows you to focus on all areas of your life. It's not only a productive day, but also highly fulfilling day. When you spend most of your days in this manner, you soon start seeing the results. You're feeling fulfilled and happy. This leads you to sleep well, in turn keeps you more and more energetic throughout the day. You exude the confidence and calm. Your family reciprocates your energy and mood. And on a deeper level, you're creating a positive impact on your environment. It's a spiral effect. How beautiful that can be. I'm now going to give some quick tips to increase your productivity and get out of this habit of multitasking 2-3 things at the same time. First, limit the number of things you juggle. Mix what you can do automatically and where you need to focus, like folding your clothes and having a conversation. 2. Use the 20-minute rule. Instead of switching between tasks rapidly, stick to a task for a minimum of 20 minutes and then you switch if you have to. This needs practice. 3. Limit your distractions. When you sit to complete a task, put your phone away or on silent mode. 4th, practice mindfulness. Sit quietly in nature without your phone or a book. By yourself. Do this daily. Begin with 5 minutes and then increase the time and go up to 30 minutes. Just sit and gaze at the world go by. Like doing laundry and cleaning the cupboard can go together. Or sending emails and messages can go together. So that once you have completed those mundane tasks, you have the mind space and can focus on more important tasks. So was this video helpful to you? And do you have some strategies under your sleeves? Let me know in the chat box. Next time you get the urge to multitask, get back to this video and practice these tips. And share this video with someone you feel who will benefit. Until then, next time.